was a boost. I wish we can get turnouts like this when we play like teams early in the season rather than now. That would be fantastic, but we'll work on that. At the same time, it was. Come on, you were in there. You felt it. But I always tell you that whenever you come up to the school, you can feel the energy in the building. It was great. It was great. Obviously, wish we, like I said, wish we could have had some of that early on in the year so we could be, used to that type of environment. But it was great.
Markel, I couldn't catch up with you after practice yesterday. Is that because you were working on your shot?
No comment.
Markel, you guys had a couple big defensive plays in the first half, you and Devontae too, a couple big steals. Do you think that helped you get your offense get going as well? Do you get an added confidence from that? Devontae, do you think it feel like?
Go ahead.
It definitely helped me get going. Just keep bringing energy to my team, defensively and offensively. I just wanted to knock the shots down. We got to the last game. I had a lot of good looks at the basket. They just weren't falling. So this game, I just wanted to make sure I just found different ways to affect the game.
Although, what do you recall about your mindset and maybe that of the teams after the 0-2 start in conference play, and then you found out you were going to be without Gray?
As a team, we just adjusted to the situation. We knew we was 0-2, but we didn't panic. We came back the next game, it was extra focus, and from there on, we was extra focused for the rest of the East.
Anything else?
Well, Coach, you told me you didn't want to reflect until you accomplished the things, and I know the season's not over yet. But with what you had to overcome, losing the top 3 scorers, 0-2, ineligible, key player. You had to do a lot to change this team. Can you at least reflect a little bit now on the fact that all those things you had to do to change this team around on the fly, it produced something pretty good?
Yes, I can reflect on that. No, you summed it up. First of all, this group, they listen. They believe in each other. They believe in me. And if you have that, it's easy to figure things out. Because that's what you got to figure it out. Things are going to be thrown at you on the court during the season and life. You got to figure it out. And this group, we've just for the task that's been at hand up until now, we figured it out. So yeah, you're right. There's a lot of adjustments that had to go on. And as I've said, I don't want to go into specifics, but this group's worked extremely hard and stuck. Not to say stuck together, doesn't make sense, but they've supported. We've had each other's back, and they've made sure we found different ways each night to win games.
Coach, can you talk about, real quick, just the intangible nature of your team and some of the things that some of the, quote, other guys do? If you go back and look at the film, you'll see Trawick, who continues to get tip backs and loose balls, and Devontae, who obviously stepping up and playing. Can you just talk about the nature of the, quote, other guys and how important that is, not just this time of year?
Well, I think the main thing is no one has looked at it as you put it, as other guys. Everyone has a role to play. Everyone's role is important. Obviously, Otto's gotten a lot of attention, and he should. But he understands, and all of us understand, everyone at the locker room understands, everyone has a role to play on every night. Everyone has to do their job. And I think this group, top to bottom, across the board, you look at someone like Mikael Hopkins, who hadn't had the best year in the world, but comes in and gives us 7 rebounds today. A couple of them when we needed. And so I think all year, Jabril, the first time we played Syracuse, his penetrating and kicking the ball out was key. This time, as you said, he had a couple of key rebounds and a couple more where he couldn't grab the ball and was able to tap it out to a teammate. And so that's what I mean. 2 or 3 questions ago, I said, you go in and you find a way to win. This group wants to win. I don't think anyone's thinking about themselves in that locker room. We're all just trying to figure out how can we win.
D, how does it feel to get the last dunk of the game?
Jabril got
that. That wasn't me.
Was it? Oh,
that was Jabril.
Everybody
know.
I'm gonna get
introduce yourself, please.
Timothy stand for Slam Dunk Radio and Dunk TV. So you got 2
maybe